Hi everyone. So it's night time. I'm in the bathroom, and if you recall on a previous episode of Friday Friends, we did our morning routine, and Heather wiped the floor with me, really, because she is the expert and I'm the novice. Okay, so we're doing the other end of the story now, and it's all about the evening routine. So I've been practicing really hard, and I've certainly bought a few more products since the last episode. So I'm going to see how I come out in terms of the routine that I'm following. I have to say, I do have a crib sheet. This is from the Caroline Hirons book, so that I know what I'm doing. Okay, so we'll keep referring to that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my eye makeup off, and for that I do use my micellar water and a reusable cotton pad. So I'll just pin my hair out the way. I'm not putting my towel turban on because she just pokes fun at me when I do that. So these lovely clips. Okay, so I just want to take this eye makeup off. I did mention I'd changed my mascara, and it takes some getting off actually. So that's why I'm doing this as a separate thing, as you can see. So it'll take the bulk of it off, and then I'll do the second bit. So that's that bit. And then what I'm going to use is the Beauty Pie, the one that I've just had. I did have a little go with it previously, and so what I have to do with this is just massage it in all over, apparently, like that. On my neck, and then I have to run the tap so that it warms up a bit, because then I have to put a little bit of water on and emulsify it. I use my hot flannel . It's hot, actually, and just take that off. So that's sort of got rid of all the makeup, and then what I need to do is hydrate. So give myself a spray. That's the Beauty Pie again. So while that's soaking in, let's pop over and see what Heather's up to and see what she thinks so far. Okay, be back soon.
Hello Val, so my evening routine starts the minute that I have finished for the day. So today that's as soon as I finish work, and I will get my makeup off. Gotta say, slightly disappointed not to be seeing a return of the towel turban that we all loved, but I noticed that you've clipped your hair up, so I've done the same. Look, I've clipped my hair out the way so I can play along. First thing I'm going to do, take this makeup off. So what I've got to battle with is a bit of Magician on my eyes and Pia lip to cheek, along with all of my normal BFF goodies. So I'm going to start with Double Cleanse from Pixie, and I've not been using this very long. I've got to say, I'm not as impressed as I hoped I would be with it. So the first step is a balm, which is solid. I'm not sure if that will focus. But for comparison, I'm going to do half my face with something that's a real favourite for me, which is the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. Because I want to see how they work side by side, so you're getting to see that with me. So I'm going to do this side of my face with the Pixie Cleansing Balm. And I'll do the bits first that don't need quite as much makeup coming off. And then we'll do the eye, which try and do gently. And I like something that destroys my makeup really quickly and I don't have to keep rubbing over. But what I found with this Pixie one is it's not as good at cutting through my makeup as I think the Clinique is. So just bear with me a sec. Just need to wipe my hand, and then I can try the Clinique on the other side of my face. They both smell the same. The Clinique's a little bit runnier in texture actually. I've just got a tiny bit left from when I decanted some from when I last travelled. So I thought this is a nice opportunity to use it up. Okay, over the lips. Okay, so the test is the eye really for me, because that's where the bulk of my makeup is. Let's see how it does. Oh, need to get flannel ready, hang on. So I don't know if you'll see, ladies, if there's much difference, but let's have a go with the flannel and then we'll see what comes off better, won't we? Do you see this has still left a bit of dark residue under here, whereas the Clinique's got rid of that. It sort of it's magicked it away somehow. Oh. Anyway. Look, you see, I'm still feeling like I've got to rub this eye to get rid of some makeup, whereas on this side of my face, I'll try and show you side on, I think the Clinique probably has done the slightly better job. Anyway, so that's the first thing. The second stage is a creamier liquid. Go all over with. And after I've done this step, I then pause, ladies. So this is about 6:30 at night. And I'll show you what I do next after I've done this. Whereas I think Val does all of hers straight before she goes to bed. And that's not because my routine's more complicated, it's just because of how I kind of set my evening up. So there we go, first stage done. That is all of my makeup off with a double cleanse. There we go, later on in the evening, and I think most of you know that I run or cycle quite regularly. So after I've taken all of my makeup off, I will normally put some SPF on, go out and do my exercise, then I come back, shower, and I will just make sure all of that SPF is off with a quick face wash. And one that I found recently that I really like is this one from Superdrug of all places. It's the Vitamin E Hot Cloth Cleanser. This was only, I think it was either $3.99 or $4.99. It smells beautiful. It's sort of a gentle coconut smell. But yeah, I really like that for a quick wash to make sure my skin is really clean, because when my skin is really clean, what do I use next? I'm going to use retinol. So the one I'm using at the minute is Super Retinol from Beauty Pie. You've heard me talk about that before. Or the other one that I used prior to that is this one from Indeed Labs called Retinol Reface. And you can get that one from Boots. And I thought that was very, very good. I only use one pump of this and pop it on my cheeks here. Now, my skin is pretty resistant to retinol now, but please, if you are starting, ladies, be careful, build up. And a good rule of thumb is if you're in your 20s, twice a week, You probably don't need it in your 20s to be fair, but 30s 3 times a week, 40s 4 times a week, etc. So I'm 5 times a week, to keep that simple. Don't want to work night, school night. There we go. Do avoid your eyes, avoid your nose, and if you are sensitive around the lips, don't put it around there, but everywhere else. And you see that one pump? That's all I need. Now the next thing is, leave that to rest. Don't put anything else on straight away. So while I'm drying off, I'm going to put a little bit of body oil on. I'm using this one at the minute, Nukes. I'll be back with you shortly.
Okay, so I've cleansed and I've hydrated. So what I need to do now, according to Caroline, is I need to put some eye cream on. So this is the Windows of the Soul, I think it's called. Yeah, Windows of the Soul from Temple Spa. And then it says serums and capsules. So I usually put at night a little bit of the hyaluronic here we go again, hyaluronic acid. So down there, take it down, and then with the capsules at night time I use the ceramide ones. So I'll just get one of those. Twist the little top off. Squeeze it all out on my fingers. I love these. I do love these capsules. And take it down the neck. Now I know there's various other creams that can go on your neck, and I do use those in the morning occasionally, but tonight I'm just putting that on, and then my final step is a night cream. Well, for me it's the Repose, and I've said before how much I like this because it does give me a good night's sleep. I think it's all the aromatherapy that's within it. So I take a good bit of that and just, oh, it smells lovely. That's me ready for bed, really. Let's go over to Heather and see if she's almost ready for bed. Okay.
Right, Val, so what do I finish off with? Well, more often than not, it's a moisturiser. I've been using this one called Embrelaze that I've shown you before. I like this. I've got through about half of this, and it's slightly thicker than my daytime moisturiser. Now the retinol that I'm using does have moisturiser in it, so that's why I don't need a lot, and I don't need anything really heavy. If I think my skin does need something extra, one of the ladies in the tribe recommended this vitamin E sleeping mask, and I really like that, so sometimes I might just pop that on. Okay ladies, you can see that's really simple. I hope you've enjoyed Val and I this week with our respective routines, and there's maybe some tips for you to take away. And as ever, if you want to join us, let us know, and you're more than welcome. Bye for now.